So I wanted to make a video kind of documenting my process in making the Iron Man Mark 42, Mark 43 model. I'm currently trying to, I'm leaning more towards doing Mark 42 colorway, but they have the exact same build. They have the same 3D file. So it's kind of like a decision. It'll probably just be like, hey, what do y'all think? You know, I might ask people, what colorway do you think looks better? So this is documenting my basically process in 3D printing. What's going to be about 100 different pieces to this Iron Man suit. It's going to take probably a month or two to just print them in pure time, like just printer time, probably about a month. Actually, it's probably going to be more than a month. It's probably going to be 2 months of printer time, which means I'll have to have that thing constantly running. I'll have to work on it every day if I want to get it all printed, and I'll have to have a lot of filament. If I had to guess, the face mask takes about 180 grams from the 3D printer file. The whole suit's probably going to take 5 to 10 kilograms of filament, which is 11, it's between 11 and 22 pounds, which is a pretty large margin, but I'm just probably going to lean more towards about 20 pounds for the entire thing. But it's an exciting kind of thing. You know, I've never had a personal project I've taken on. I've never had a hobby like this. I mean, of course I have hobbies like playing video games, but this is something else. You know, this is like an actual labor. This is a lot of labor because you have to know how to maintain a printer. You have to know a lot about, yeah, you just have to be good at learning, I guess. And I'm not particularly great at it, but I'm trying. I've done a lot of tinkering with the printer. So I am currently 3D printing the first part of the Iron Man suit. I believe there's around 90 or 100 parts or 3D files to be printed. The majority of them are in the hands with the finger parts. I'd say there's about 35 or 40 finger parts, but right now I'm printing the faceplate. It's got about 22 hours left, I'd say. It's been printing for about 3 hours. And yeah, this is pretty much the beginning. I bought some spray paint. I bought Colonial Red for the red. I bought just a metallic gold. Also a metallic titanium for the titanium details on the Mark 42 or Mark 43 suit. And I also bought some gray primer and what else did I buy? I bought lacquer for the finish. So after this gets done printing tomorrow, I'll start printing the next one, and I'll probably start sanding this one. It's going to be a long process, going to be a lot of filament. Right now I'm using a kilogram filament spool. I had to set it up here because I set it up down here the other day and actually got a kink in it when I was trying to print the faceplate, and I had to restart it. I probably spent 15 hours trying to calibrate this thing properly and just trying to get all the flaws worked out. But yeah, Cura, I've been working in Cura, and I can actually show some of those files, the 3D files for the project. So there are a lot of files for this this armor, and like I said, most of them are fingers. As you can see here, there are 2 files for each finger, it looks like. So 20 files probably, if I had to guess. 1, 2, 3. I don't really feel like counting them. And then we got the top hand pieces for like the just what would cover, I guess, your knuckles right here. Lower body, there's a bunch. We got butt cover, got the cod, we got the feet. I actually don't know what it means by feet. I guess it would be like the part that goes over your foot, or maybe even like a boot formation. You know, I don't really have the Mark 42 memorized. I haven't even looked at any of these actually. I've really just been looking in the helmet files, and I've pretty much just been looking at the faceplate because this is I think probably one of the most crucial parts of the print. That's going to be one of the pieces that if you get it wrong, people are going to be like, what is that? They're going to look at you funny. So let's see. I mean, we can open some of these. Upper body. Yeah, I guess we can look at the chest too. You know, these are going to be huge files, especially for like a cod or like a butt or like a chest. It's going to be... Okay, so we have... I think this said the eye. What was I? Okay, yeah, the lens. That's okay. I would probably have to get a new filament for this, I'm guessing. I'll probably have to get a clear plastic for the lens, or maybe like a translucent one, so I could have light up eyes. That's hopefully the goal, but I'll probably leave these to do later, or I'll just watch a YouTube video on how to do it, because that's how I'm getting myself through this. I'm just, you know, watching YouTube videos as I go along. And yeah, as you can see here, the chest piece, way too big for my printer to fit. What I would have to do is likely find a low detail part. So, I mean, it looks like for this, I would probably slice like right here, maybe, and then right over here, maybe, and then I could probably trim off the tops. Or I think it might even auto slice for me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, okay, it says it has to fit into the build volume. So, and here we have this looks like an assembled version of the helmet, excluding the faceplate. I actually have not looked at the faceplate itself to see if it has an attachment point for these. I'm assuming it's probably like a minimally stretchy, or not stretchy, but a minimally flexible component that you can lightly snap the faceplate on to. But I don't know. I'll have to look at the model for the faceplate. So it looks like on the faceplate there is not any component or snappable part. Oh, that's funny. It's got the DO3D. Oh, I don't know if I'll have to blur that out. I don't know what that is for, but that's very interesting. So this was part one of this little, I don't know, vlog series, hopefully. You know, I usually tend to dedicate myself to projects, and then once life starts ramping up, I kind of put them on the back burner. But hopefully I can see this through. Knowing me, it's probably not going to happen. There's a very low probability that I'll actually get to finish this suit in its entirety. But that's going to be it for part one. Hopefully in part two, I'll be on the way to printing the next part and be on the sanding stage of the faceplate.